so I can show people the pro gamer I've been talking about.
Pro gamer. Wow.
Look at this pro gamer, dude. What do you think about the game so far?
I love the game. It's amazing.
You do?
I love it. Yeah.
Yes. I told you, we talked about it before, like how much we like how fast you get used to the third person.
Yeah.
I like
It
that.
goes very fast, and also the movement.
There's so many mean right now on your screen.
Yeah.
Stop.
I don't even know. Like, wait. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cut
Okay.
you out. I'm gonna cut your little cam out. I'm gonna see if I can do that
It
possibly.
it just grows and grows.
Oh. Yeah, I'm fixing it, dude.
Number one victory royale. So only please listen. Emlix can have as many me as she wants in her stream. Okay.
Dude, this is
So
his gold.
yeah. So because one thing, like I actually won a group game. I queued up with a random group and I won it because they actually played as a group, even though I hated the last guy, but because he ratted and then he won. But we still won. Did you get any wins yet?
I fucked up my win.
Oh,
I thought the dude, like I downed the last dude. I thought he dropped with his teleport, like to get further away. I
yeah,
dropped, and then a full group of entities was there. So
yeah.
I
Well,
died.
what I did with one of my win was as a Toreador. I used my illusion. No, I was a a Toreador. I went up to one of the cranes because that was the end area, and I waited up top for the guy to drop. They would like two guys, so they started shooting. Then I took out both of them. So I really like the weapons, but I talked to one of the persons before. I had a bug with my gas, so the gas is supposed to be, like not what is it called? Not synchronized when it's asymmetric. I love that, but the gas was asymmetric in the wrong way, so the map showed the wrong thing for me. It was very
The
interesting.
fuck?
Yeah. Hi, cutie. Thank you for the lurk. Did that happen to you? Did you witness any bugs yet?
I've had like 3 or 4, I think. One was in when I was in Elysium, just in lobby. As soon as I was gonna slide on the ground, my character just kind of what is it called? Gummy banded?
You're rubber banding?
Yeah, rubber band. Thank you, dude. My English today is complete ass. But yeah, I rubber band back and forth. So I was like, I'm just gonna restart, and that helped it. And I've also had the same bug as Mopsy had, where you get stuck by the corner of a roof after you
Oh.
get up. And
So
yeah, and then I've had like 3 crashes, and that's like everything.
yeah, but in the beginning, my stream, my whole stream crashed. My OBS crashed after we started. But that was a different. I also found out that the thing we thought about, like getting the legendary weapons, whoever has it wins. There's no doubt. I haven't found the
Yeah,
AK yet, but whoever has it wins.
the AK is really good, really really good.
The Uzi, and I told 2 of the people who worked there. They're like, oh, but they're supposed to be rare, so like it's supposed to be overpowered, like, but not like this though. Like,
It's kind of too much. It's like
it,
half a mag, and they are basically dead. Less
yes.
than
Oh,
half a mag, even.
like, but is there anything like you want to be? Is there anything you're missing, or anything like for new people? Because I know there's a lot of people who played the role playing game, but they never played. BRs and stuff like that. Is there anything like you like, oh, that you think sets this apart?
I just think like the mobility and like the choices that you have sets the game very like much apart from other like BRs, especially that I've played.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you can compare it to like Apex, but it's not even close to Apex when you think of like how much mobility you actually have.
How
Like
much
in Apex,
speed?
you can, yeah, it's so much speed, and you also every single character got some type of teleportation or mobility ability
Yes.
on them, which, yeah,
Also, I'm
I'm
seeing
gonna.
mops being angry, vibrating on my screen. It's hella fun.
Yeah. He asked about people shy. I haven't paid for
Uh,
more emotes this month because I'm broke.
you pay for emotes? You have to teach me that later. Uh,
Okay.
no, yeah, but like for me, I agree. Like, and so far there hasn't been a bad character right now. I feel
Mm-mm.
characters I have want less or more.
And I also feel like
Uh,
none of them are overpowered, which is something that I picked up very fast because like
yeah,
when you think about it, like the Siren and the Flash is not
yeah,
overpowered by the way because it takes like 1 to 1.5 seconds for it to actually burst,
yeah,
which means that the enemy got time to down you or even yeah.
yeah. For me, I
So
haven't been. The flash hasn't hit me yet, because every time I
uh
flash, I'm somewhere far away,
yeah.
so it doesn't work. Hi cat, bye cat. Um, so so that's one thing. But I really started to like the shockwave punch.
Mm-hmm.
That
I haven't tried that yet. I played the Vandal for one game. I got insta killed. I
yeah
kind of need to try again and actually try
yeah.
it out, but
So I'm bad at using the Bruja abilities, but I love the Toreador abilities, the projection.
mm-hmm.
But I'm calling it now. It's gonna be there's gonna be metas in the game like Overwatch of
Mm-hmm.
characters you use together. I'm thinking maybe Nosferatu shooting the mine down and Shockwave bouncing them back. That could be
Mm-hmm.
one.
And I also feel
And
like Muse is gonna be used in every
yes,
single match. Every single
yes,
match, since it's the only support.
and only support and can teleport away so you can still be
Mm-hmm.
alive.
And
Do you
heal
really want
after
to do
getting
that?
downed, even.
Yes, heal
So,
after getting down. That too. We had one the match we won. That's what we had. We had a muse that
mm.
started healing me while I was rezzing him, so they couldn't shoot me down. Combat Glue says he feels like it's a mix between Titanfall, Realm Royale, no thank you, and Hyperscape. Uh,
I feel like there's like in the third person perspective, I feel like there's some Fortnite as well.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like when holding the gun, just running like ADA and
yeah,
just the regular, not the movement itself, but just how you're
yeah,
holding the gun, etc. And I was talking about this in my last match, but I love
yeah.
the small details, such as like
Yes.
after you feed an NPC, you get a lot of blood in your face because it makes
Ye-
sense. I love it.
Yes, and I like the fact I haven't seen them yet, but you saw a pride flag, you saw a Swedish
Yeah,
flag, all callbacks.
Danish flag, German flag.
Uh,
There's a bunch of different flags.
I picked up a quest in Elysium, so I could go in.
Mhm.
But then I won the match and I came back, and he said like, "Oh, we got a winner among us. I'm happy to be in your presence." I was like, you know,
It's
it's
just like
okay.
the small details. It's the same like
Yes.
the. I also saw like the animation for putting on armor. It's the
Yeah.
small things, dude. It's so
Yes.
good.
And this is just an alpha. That's what makes it
Yes.
so cool for me. I can't wait for the finished game, and goddamn Shark Mob, if you screw this up, or right now just the alpha
Mhm.
makes me want more. I
Yes.
think that's
Dude,
amazing.
the game is gonna be even better in beta. I'm so sure of it. And also,
Yes.
since the devs spoke about like the customization options that they're gonna have,
Yeah.
like for us in the alpha, we just got like a little bit because they wanted to tease us a little bit and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
to try everything out. But they
Yes.
said they had so much in store for customization, and I also feel like that's probably gonna be like the in-game stuff,
Yes.
like the stuff
Uh,
you can buy, since the game is
yes.
gonna be free to play.
I'm also babbling goat has had a comment like because I noticed like how some people had like male features on a female
Mhm.
body and so on, but Babs
Yeah.
had a really good uh, thing about like having maybe a more gender neutral body, so more
Mhm.
trans people or gender like. But I think those are the things that are going to be added since the pride flag. Balls is
Yeah.
asking how we're feeling about the third person view. From my perspective, it was unusual first, but it's very fast. You get into it very fast. I felt like you got into it really fast. The ADS, everything. It wasn't. Maybe it's because you played Witcher and stuff like that too. Maybe it's because of that. But I felt like I played this game. It's very intuitive.
Also, I feel like you get into it very fast. Like
Yeah.
I barely play any games that are like third person, but
Yeah.
it took me like maybe 1 or 2 games, and then I was
Yeah.
really into it. And you just knew how to move
Yeah.
instantly, which is great.
Definitely. But I think
Yeah.
I feel we have a new favorite game coming up, and
Yeah.
maybe I hope that maybe they'll patch it until like tomorrow or something, so you can play with groups. Because if they do that, oh my god, that would be fun. No more randoms.
Yeah.
Like that would be really really cool, I think. And trying and mixing abilities,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Della says, looking at this just makes me want to test it more. Looks amazing. This can be so incredible good in the future.
Mm.
I do. Yes, I think that this can be a serious contender to the BR scene. I really think
Yeah.
so.
The devs were talking about like they're not gonna force an esports scene,
Yeah.
which I like, because there's no reason to force a BR into like an esports scene if the players don't really want one. But the devs were like they were open about the idea. Like if the players would
Yeah.
like an esports scene, they were gonna look into it. But it's not something that they are like gonna
Yes.
focus on, because I felt like that kind of took away part of the like enjoyment in Apex. They kind
Also
of
in
tried to
Hyperscape.
push it too much. Yeah, they just tried to push it too much, which it takes away a lot from the game, sadly.
Yeah.
But I do understand, like, there's probably gonna be, like, at some points, there's probably gonna be, like, even a small scene for the game. Because I
Mhm.
feel like the games are so fast. Like, feels like you finish a game within 20 minutes. Longest, maybe 30.
Yeah, the one
They're very
game,
fast.
yeah, but they're also fast paced. Like almost in the end, that's when they kind of slow down. But there was one game
Mhm.
where we killed. It seems like the gas is adapting to how many persons there is, because I
Mhm.
felt like, okay, we had a huge map. The gas was really big, and then we got down to 7 players, and suddenly the gas just like shrank down a lot. Instead of like Apex doing circle, 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 like it forced us together a lot faster, and I like that. One other
On that
thing that,
on
huh?
that note, there's no ring. There's like a
Yes,
different type of
it's
differently shaped.
asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it. I freaking love it. But one thing I really did enjoy, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, the devs talk, you watched it, I know, how
Yeah.
they were speaking about the game. Not like our game is the best game in the universe, more like, I said this before, that like this is what we want to do with our game. This is what we're missing. This is what we want. This is what we're wishing. I like that too, because right now that makes me more hyped for the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this game can be great. I think this game
Yeah.
could be really really good.
Mm. I'm just gonna answer Ibrek.
Yes.
He was first asking if we're gonna do. Unfortunately, you can't invite people. It's just set that you can't invite people if you're not in the same Elysium at the moment, which is kind of what Arhan was talking about.
Yeah.
If they patch it by tomorrow that we're able to invite our friends and actually play with people we know or people we have played with before and met in game even, it would be so much better, because at the moment it's like you have to queue into randoms. I mean, but it's not as fun, you know.
I mean, it
Usually
was
you want to
pretty fun.
play.
I killed Mobstar.
I mean, and
Yeah.
also, is the ring following the buildings? Not really.
No.
It's just
Streets, I
that
think.
I don't know. I just know that it's not a ring,
Yeah.
and you can hide, like you can be in like alleyways and everything, which is
I, I
nice.
I really like the thing they talked about this. Like if you're on the ground and if you're on the roof, there's two different ways to play.
Hmm.
I like in the roof, since everything is open, you get spotted easily. But on the ground, you have to move around stuff and stuff like that. I like that. I like that it's super 3 dimensional. Like getting up. We were in the nightclub and sneaking along the
Hmm.
roof of the nightclub for a while. It was really fun. I
I
really
got a
enjoyed that.
question by the beginning of my stream if I saw it as an issue since the game seemed to be very like roof based. And
Yeah,
I said that it's not really, since you've moved along so much. Like I haven't seen that many people camping fully. I've seen mostly people
yeah,
just moving around. And also for healing, the good thing, like that was also something I spoke a lot about on my stream. the ways to interact with your surroundings inside of the game and the ways that your position can be given out to other players, it's so broad. As an example, if you drop from a building and you land by or on top of a car, it's gonna make a lot of sound. So people know there's a player over there. Same goes for if you're going into a pharmacy for like blood bags, or if you go into an antique store to get melee weapons. Like there's so many things that can
Wait,
give
you
up your
can do that?
position. Yes. And there's
Wow.
also like gun shops that you can go into and rob.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know about the pharmacies, but I didn't know about that. Is so cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
That is
it's also
actually
like
super cool.
the antique one, it's like a bell that rings when you go
Yeah.
into it.
That's the
So yeah.
bell.
Yes. So that's something that I like with the surroundings, that it gives out your position. If you're doing something risky for like a high reward, it
Yeah.
gives out your position.
Yes.
And the same
okay.
goes for like if you're doing something in front of an NPC, they're gonna scream, which makes sound. People are gonna know. Plus, you get revealed for 1 minute.
When I
So,
accidentally killed an NPC when I was going to kill a
I've done
player
that.
cycling on that. Yeah, and also the same thing when they shot at the car. Like I think some people do this purposefully. They don't shoot you, so you don't kill the NPC, but they shoot the car. So everybody and their mother knows where you are. Because
Yeah.
so and I tried the snipers just as you said. Damn.
Yeah. They're so good.
Damn. Yes, they are
Even
so
the
good.
marksman. The marksman rifle is also nice in my opinion.
Yes, I
But
agree.
the sniper is really good. So yeah.
It
And
is.
also we kind of get into like how guns work now, since we're kind of
Yeah.
talking about the snipers. Like I told you before we started streaming, I love that they can have some type of kickback or like spray. I love it because it makes the game more challenging and more of a learning curve, which makes it more fun to me.
And also it depends. The kickback I noticed it depends on what tier the gun is, the spray and stuff like that. So if you have the LMG and it's a green tier, and if you pick up a purple tier, the spray is visibly reduced, and I love that too.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
super cool. I think.
And it makes sense. It makes
Yes.
totally sense.
Like the
So-
quality of the weapon does that. Affects
Yeah.
everything else. I freaking love that. I love
It's
that.
just amazing. How is this an alpha? It's not even beta, dude. If it wasn't
Yes.
beta, I would understand like the smaller details. But they put in so much effort into small details, even in the alpha, dude. It's
Yes.
insane.
Combat, I hope you're
Holy-
hearing this. This is like we're both of us have I don't have anything
Yeah.
bad to say about the game except for like the whole like you can't invite friends, and that should say a lot, I think.
Yeah, and also
That's-
like the amount of bugs. There's not that many bugs. I feel like there
Mm-hmm.
should be so many bugs in an alpha since it's a type of playtest.
Yeah,
But
but
no.
no, I'm having
haven't-
fun. I'm having super fun.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
like, I'm also like imagining like what if what if like the possibilities, because they said they were going to do events. What if they do single player things as well? Like
Yeah.
imagine those kind of things. I think that would be essentially insane.
And also,
Yes,
I feel like
Fred.
they're gonna probably add duos as well. That's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Duos, quads, bigger maps. Oh, hi Jojo. Sorry I missed you. Yes, all of those things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't met you in a single game though. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Well, I was in the same game as you and Mopsu when you killed Mopsu,
Yes, that was fun. And then
but
you
I
killed my
died a bit
teammates.
before. Yeah.
No, then you killed my teammate. I still
Yeah.
haven't been able to buy people back. I still need to understand how I do that. That's a good thing. And I'm also wondering how the ranked will work.
Yeah.
Because
if they're
that, I
even,
think,
like, they're probably gonna have one, but I wonder how.
exactly.
Because I feel like the one in Apex, you simply have to grind to get your
Yeah.
rank. You have to do much about like.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. But
No,
it's the
but
same. Another thing that I love is also
Mm-hmm.
like the character creation. The fact that you have character creation in a BR, and you don't only have
Yes.
one character, you have multiple. You have 6 different characters so
and
far.
so much like the
Yeah.
piercings, tattoos, the hair, the eye, the brows, the beard, That's what I'm saying. I think the body type is going to be more. Also, like they're going to have more on that.
Yeah, I saw on the dev talk, I believe they spoke about that you're gonna be able to like have different body types.
Oh, it's
So you're
going to
gonna
be amazing.
be able, like, I really hope they add that because it would be amazing, honestly. The only problem that I would feel like is probably like they're gonna have to work around hitboxes more. How does the hitbox gonna work?
I
It's the
mean,
same, like if you're gonna add like I would say like at the moment we have not an afro but like a tinier one.
yeah,
And this is like something that I was thinking of because usually, you know, hitbox are just like drawn lines, just
yeah.
how, yeah. But with body types, you're gonna have to work with like because they can't be too big. Like hitbox can't be too big, but they can't be too small either.
I see what
Then
you
it's
mean. I
just
see
gonna
what you
be
mean.
weird.
I see what you mean. I see what you
So
mean.
I do
Definitely.
think they would work around it
Yeah.
because it would be really dope to have that type of representation where people can be whoever they want to be. And that's like you mentioned, the whole thing with also having like a non-binary or like
Yes.
a queer character that doesn't have to like, yeah, just they can make yourself and be happy basically.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that has the games going like good for it as well.
Yeah.
So like, but the one thing that I just thought about because I read your chat was like the blood hunt thing. Like I think 1 minute like it feels like forever, and I like that. But also, I'm greedy. Every time I died for a blood hunt, it's because I was like, yeah, what's the worst they can do, and then they destroy me. But I think essentially, I think the 1 minute is good, especially when you're in a team because we use that blood hunted guy to draw in other people.
Yeah.
On the
No, I also feel
Combat
like
Blue
it's
says
good.
on the map there's an X mark with a ring around it. That's the respawn place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
you can respawn your teammates if you're playing with a team.
Set
That was kind of what
the
I was talking about. There's like a
yeah
small ones that you can go up to and then get your
yeah.
squad back.
It seems cool. I really dig it.
Mm-hmm.
I really dig it. I'm looking so much forward to this, and I really hope that we're gonna have the beta soon, or at least tomorrow or something. Be able to play with friends. I would love. I'd take crashes for that. I would. Not gonna lie.
And also, I messaged Combat about I was sad that in like when making your name, you only
Yeah,
had, you know, you need to have more than 6 characters or at least 6 characters, and Mlux is
yeah,
5 characters. Made me
yeah.
really sad.
You're gonna look into that combat, right?
I,
you're gonna.
I made it as like a small, like it would just be more clean to be able to have like shorter names. Though I
Yes.
understand there might like there's probably like a lot of reasons behind why,
No,
but
Emlix was
it
just
would
saying of
just,
the thing with her name, or you
yeah.
can, with 5 characters, and you know that. Yes,
Like I said,
but
there's probably reasons, but it would
yeah,
be more clean than have 2 X's on Mlux.
yes,
It would be more
uh,
fun as well.
I agree. No, but we're having a blast combat. It is so
Yeah,
fun.
it's
This
really
is
good.
yes. Like the only oh yeah, I did encounter one bug, and that was when, as I said, the gas did not take the shape of the next part. It said it would take the shape off. That was weird. I know. I was thinking the same thing. Comeback Glow. He said bad joke in mind with the double X.
Mhm.
That was like 1X from being something entirely else. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
kind of understand.
yeah. But yeah, I said let's go back into gaming. This is
Yeah.
fun. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Good night.
Take that as a challenge.
Yes, you should. I'll talk to you later. And looks.
Yep, yep. Was nice
Bye.
talking to you. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. So guys, that is